Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World video. In today's video, if you happen to have missed yesterday's news, we're continuing on with the fantastic information that a 7th Jurassic World movie is currently in active development. I know, crazy to even say that. Today, we have just a little bit more of exclusive information regarding the next movie as well. So, if you're excited to learn more about what the next movie might entail, then you're really going to enjoy today's video. But before we move forward with the video, we're making sure to continue to spread awareness of the ongoing genocide taking place in the Middle East right now. Tens of thousands of innocent children are being killed and displaced as we currently speak. We can't just sit here and do absolutely nothing, as lives are lost and changed overnight. We're working with the PCRF and YouTube to bring aid and support to those innocent lives that are currently being taken away in Palestine and elsewhere. We've managed to reach our goal of $500 raised, but now we're aiming for $1,000 so we can help even more children. If you have any spare change lying around, even a singular dollar, then please consider donating to our cause to help those in need. It is never expected, but highly welcomed. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you. But for now, it's time to learn about what's new with Jurassic 7 and how the filming, yes, filming of this next movie will begin in just 4 months' time. Right, so for the people who haven't been up to date on the news lately, what has happened? Well, if you want more in-depth information about every single bit of new information that we got yesterday regarding the 7th Jurassic World movie, which has actually been confirmed, yes, officially confirmed, then I highly recommend checking out our previous video. But to sum it up very quickly here, we have a 7th Jurassic movie coming. It takes place after Jurassic World Dominion. Its script is currently 95% of the way done. Steven Spielberg is returning as executive producer, and the original writer on Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park The Lost World is returning to write Jurassic 7. I know, it's just crazy to even think about. Like, it's so good to hear that, and all of the other information that we haven't described in this video, but we did describe in the last video. So, what other information do we have? Well, there is a current planned release date of 2025, which actually turned some heads since that's only a year away. And if the release date of what we expect for the next movie is June of 2025, just like how I teased a few months ago, then they have 1.5 years left, 1.5 years to get this movie out and running. I know, it's a very short time frame, not impossible considering the script is practically done, but it is a very short time frame. Well, overnight I have been told some extra details regarding this information. Whilst I'm not going to put a source on the THR or any other, let's say, more reliable news source out there, I'm going to tell you that I have been told that the 7th Jurassic movie has been approved by Universal to go under a fast track, which basically means that production of this next movie will be very, very quick, as it's their new main priority to go into this year and the next. Now, this information I didn't actually know about till last night. I didn't even know that a Jurassic 7 was going to be announced this month. I was expecting low-key to maybe have it released in 2026, and that's why I was unsure about the 2025 release date when I posted it a few months ago. But yeah, so what has happened? Well, it seems as though in very recent times, we're talking maybe the last 3 months, Universal has actually approved Jurassic 7 to go under a fast track, to get it done and dusted, to get it out in 2025, which is incredible. Why have they done this? Well, in 2025, yes, next year, believe it or not, that is the 10th anniversary of Jurassic World. Crazy to even say something like that. Jurassic World will be turning 10 years old next year, which means it's only right to go ahead and celebrate it properly, unlike the 30th anniversary, by releasing the first movie of a brand new saga, just like how Jurassic World was the first movie of a new trilogy. So it seems like this is the reasoning, maybe, I'm not going to confirm that, as to why Jurassic 7 has been approved for a fast track. So we just have to wait and see. Obviously, you know, sometimes when movies are rushed and they try to release as fast as possible, sometimes they're not the best. But with executive producer as Steven Spielberg and David Koepp returning from Jurassic Park, loads of people are actually very excited for this. So we just have to wait and see. So when we discuss fast track, it's clear that this year is going to be very, very intensive for the Jurassic, well, movie franchise, let's say that. But what else do we know? Well, I can confirm to you guys that further production and filming is going to begin in possibly May of this year, at the latest in 6 months' time. And it will continue throughout Q2 and Q3 of 2024, with Sky Studios in the United Kingdom being the main base. Now thankfully it's not just me talking about this. After I posted that, it was further aided by Jurassic Outpost as well, which as you guys know have worked with Jurassic World for their Beyond the Gate series. So it is evident that Jurassic 7 will begin filming in just 4 months' time, which is crazy to even speak about. This time last week we didn't even know that was going to be the case. But yeah, Jurassic 7 is on a fast track and filming will begin in May. Now we don't really know too much more about that, there are some rumours that I do want to talk about in just a minute, but when can we expect an official announcement? Now obviously I know Jurassic 7 has technically been officially confirmed, but we haven't quite had that official announcement from official channels, which is something that loads of people look forward to. We can check out the Jurassic World Twitter, they haven't said anything, the Universal Pictures Twitter haven't said anything either, so we just have to wait and see, but I would assume that hopefully sometime this week we would actually get some information about what's going on with the next Jurassic movie from the official Twitter, YouTube accounts, whatever you want to call them. So keep your eyes peeled because hopefully, just like they did for Jurassic World Dominion, they will say that Jurassic 7 will be releasing in June of 2025, or at least at the bare minimum say that they're in production of working on the next Jurassic movie. Something like that would be very, I don't know, relieving to see. But now we start talking about the rumours. Rumours are obviously rumours, there are no confirmation behind that, I don't really want to say that this is confirmation, so take this section of the video with a little bit of salt, because this is not confirmation and we don't really know too much about this information quite yet. But it seems as though the rumours are saying that the script has been in the works since Jurassic World Dominion, which kind of makes sense since we kind of got an announcement that new Jurassic movies are happening after Jurassic World Dominion, 2 years before Dominion even released, so it seems as though it makes sense for the script to be in development. We also had Giant Frickin' Robot say last year, around this time last year, that 2 new Jurassic movies are in the works as well. And we do have confirmation that David Koepp has been working on this script for quite some time, so it seems logical that that rumour might be true. Now, the next one. Casting is currently ongoing. Not too sure about that, I'm sure that we probably would have heard something like that, so we have to wait and see. Maybe they're in the very early stages, as in literally casting calls went out last week perhaps, and we just have to wait and see furthermore. But if filming does begin within the next 4 months, then you should hope that by the end of February they should have a rough idea of what the cast is going to be like. So it makes a lot of sense that maybe this rumour could also be true as well. Now the next one. We could expect to see some returning faces. Now, we did get confirmation that it seems as though Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard won't be returning as their characters of Claire Dearing and Owen Grady in the next installment of the Jurassic franchise, nor will the original trio be returning either. So, I'm not too sure what's going on there. Maybe the returning faces that they mention here are more focused on characters such as Kayla Watts and Serena Santos. Something like that would be awesome to see. And after all, we are getting Jurassic World Chaos Theory sometime this year, expected to be June of 2024, and that could actually lead in to the next Jurassic movie, and maybe have a showcase of some animated characters coming into live action. We just have to wait and see. Fingers crossed for Jenna Ortega as well. Great actress, hopefully she gets to arise in the Jurassic franchise even more than her animated counterpart. And yes, the rumour that has been confirmed, shall we say, is that filming is expected to begin later this year for a 2025 planned release date. That has been confirmed now, and it's exciting times. I just can't believe it. Like, honestly, I was expecting some kind of an announcement this year, but I was more expecting it in November, September. The way that I'm just suddenly surprised, and this took me completely off guard. I was just casually watching Friends last night, and I was enjoying my time eating an ice cream, and then I just see a tweet go out. Jurassic 7 is in the works. My heart sank, I had to obviously work. Now the next bit of information we have here is that some small outlets such as Deadline and other people who are claiming that they know some leaks about this movie, they're claiming that this movie is a reboot, which makes no sense and to me I think is actually very unlikely and probably just some wrong terminology floated about. A reboot means a completely brand new universe, which makes again no sense to me. Why on earth would they build everything that they built in Jurassic World Dominion, which is why I actually really enjoyed the movie. It culminated the stories of 3 trilogies, opened the timeline up for more stories within the previous trilogies, set up new stories for the future of the franchise, and some spin-off shows like Chaos Theory. Why on earth would they completely just get rid of that and get rid of the hard work that Colin Trevorrow did for Jurassic World Dominion to set up the rest of the franchise by rebooting the franchise? To me, makes zero sense, and I really pray that that's not going to be the case. I hope by reboot they actually mean let's say a soft reboot, which people are calling the Jurassic World trilogy. it was kind of a soft reboot but takes place in the same movie universe as Jurassic Park. Let's hope that's the case and it actually takes place just after Jurassic World Dominion or in 2025 as we expect the release date. So yeah, I'm fairly certain that it's just wrong terminology going about, so don't get too worried about it, because from what I've heard and what other people have heard, Reboot wasn't really mentioned whatsoever. This is something brand new, but again, I could be wrong, so we just have to wait and see about that. But I don't know, it just makes no logical sense to reboot the franchise when there's so much set up from Jurassic World Dominion that you can play around with. Now we talk trailers. Very early for trailers, so I'll get right to the point. The first trailer could be as early as this time next year, January 2025. So expect 2024 to be filled with brand new details for the next movie. We'll expect to see new images, we'll be expecting to see some behind the scenes shots, some more information about when filming will begin and when casting members are announced. Loads of information coming this year, so be sure you're subscribed to this channel with bell notifications turned on. So yeah, wow. Starting this year off, we had a slight hunch that we'll be getting some kind of new movie announcement in 2024, but little did we know that it will be so early on in the year, and little did we know that it will be releasing in 2025, with filming and production beginning in just a few months' time. We're living in crazy times right now. I've never seen anything like it for a movie like this. 2024 is filled with Jurassic 7 news, Jurassic World Chaos Theory, and Jurassic Park Survival. Seems like this year is more of a celebration than last year's failed Jurassic Park 30th anniversary. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about details and news for the next movie as and when it drops, then I highly recommend subscribing to our channel and turning the bell notifications on so you don't miss an upload. But, more importantly, I encourage you guys to help the innocent children of Palestine and elsewhere by donating to our fundraiser. Together, we can make a difference. Make sure you're also keeping yourselves safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.